Hello everybody, rapid fire book purge. I'm going to the bookstore and I'm taking these and I'm giving them to people who will actually read them. First book, Edward Rutherford's Russka. This is a big ol' historical fiction on Russia. Edward Rutherford, he'll do historical fiction, but from what I've heard, he's the only person who actually does it like he does it, to where he'll give you a chapter of starting way back, way back in time, and then a chapter a little bit closer, a little closer, a little closer, and he builds the history, essentially, of these areas in the world. This one is Russia, as you could tell. I've had this on the shelf for 10 years. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to give it to someone who will. Otherland, Tad Williams. I have all four in hardback here. This first edition, volume 1, it's actually an excellent book. The prose is beautiful. There's one good storyline that I liked. It was promising. However, starting with book 2 through 4, it's just shitting the bed worse and worse and worse and worse. I don't even like having these in. I've got nice copies of these too. Nice big old chunker copies of these. I will give these to someone who will love them, and we'll see. Songs from the Stars. I started to read it and immediately realized I'm not a fan of his novels. I do, however, really like his short fiction. I've got a duology here. I don't know the name of the duology, but it starts with She Who Became the Sun and ends with He Who Drowned the World. I read the first one shortly after reading The Poppy War, and this felt very, almost like a rehash of it. If The Sword of Shannara is a retelling of Lord of the Rings, book 1 of this is definitely very much retelling of Poppy War, but with less blood and guts and kind of less cool, in my opinion. I read this, Kings of the Wyld, just this last week. Didn't love it. I've got the follow-up, Bloody Rose. I'm ditching both of these. Someone will love these. Here's a hot take. Got the first 5 Red Rising books. Mediocre, didn't love it. Ditching them. A lot of people love these. I'm going to give them to someone who will love them. Similar story with this one. Beloved, especially on Booktube, popular book. I've got a hardcover here of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Struggled through it. Had a hard time. And I would rather be reading anything else. So, these are going to the bookstore right now. Catch you later.